Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice as we talk about everything that has happened in the past week for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. So, I'd originally thought last weekend that this was going to be an Aftermath weekend, but no, it's not. It's a storm, because we actually have a couple things to talk about in relation to Hasbro Pulse Con 2023, which is less than a week away now at the time of this video. It is happening next Friday, September 22nd at 11 a.m. Eastern on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and talk about that and a couple of other little tiny Lightning Collection things that happened this past week. So first up for this week here, we have the Omega Ranger 4-pack yet again, because we've now seen all of the really pretty pictures of it. So this pack has been no secret, from its leak in May with a prototype on eBay to a leak in July with some promo shots. Now we have like all the promo shots. So this comes from the UK retailer In Demand Toys. They posted on their Facebook page a couple of days ago that they are not going to be having these themselves, that they believe that they are a Pulse exclusive, but they posted like 8 or 9 promo shots of them, which some of them we had seen already in like a cropped format before on Twitter, but now we have a lot better image of them. So we have the nice front of the box, we have the back of the box, we have the accessories photo, we've taken a look at all that kind of stuff before. We have a picture of them facing the back, which I thought kind of looked like some sort of like explicit album cover. I kind of thought that was like a funny little thing. It was like the first thing that I thought of was like, this kind of looks like an album cover or something. But we have like every angle of these figures. We have the nice shots of them like in an environment, because you always have like the white background ones and then like an environment shot. And like, I am very impressed with these figures. We've talked about them before, so there's still nothing like super crazy or really anything new to talk about with them whatsoever except for these pictures. But the fact that we finally have really nice promo shots means that we're just inching closer and closer to them finally ever being revealed. Which is like, I don't understand why this didn't happen at Comic-Con. I don't understand why this didn't happen during Power Rangers month at all when they announced absolutely nothing. Hasbro's been really badly dropping the ball the last 2 months or so. My faith has been at an all-time low for their competency levels of this brand in any regard. It's been really bad, really embarrassing, and very unprofessional recently. So like, it's one of those things where it's just like, why don't we have it yet? But we have these pictures now. I don't know why In Demand Toys even has these pictures, but that kind of is a good segue into the next segment, which is the only other segment, which is Hasbro Pulse Con. So Hasbro Pulse Con is happening on Friday, September 22nd at 11 a.m. Eastern. Of course, there will be a reaction stream with me and a couple of my friends. I'm not sure exactly who the whole lineup is going to be. I've already invited everybody, but we shall see. So this is going to be our 4th annual Hasbro Pulse Con event. In the past, PulseCon was a very exciting event. I think in 2020 they had a fantastic first offering at the convention. 2021 was really good for the most part until the NFT announcement. And 2022, even though it was not maybe as great as the other ones, was still pretty solid with like our teasers of the Alien Rangers and the Astro Megazord and everything. That was all last year at PulseCon. And this year, we knew ever since Comic-Con back in July that Hasbro was going to actually have Power Rangers at PulseCon, which at the time, that was like right after I had leaked the ending of the Lightning Collection or the break of the Lightning Collection happening. So it was like, hey, good, we have some kind of confirmation that we're still going to have Power Ranger news in September at least, and here we are. So they did release the official kind of synopsis of this. So the panel Power Rangers Ranger Nation, tune in for the Power Rangers panel at PulseCon with Emily and Jordan. You don't want to miss out on all of the exciting toy news and a sneak peek of the highly anticipated Power Rangers Cosmic Fury series, which will have a special guest appearance by executive producer Simon Bennett. It's going to be more phenomenal. I'm sure it will not be. So we have that panel. We don't know when it's going to be, which is kind of frustrating because like we know that PulseCon is starting at 11 a.m. and we know that the pre-orders for PulseCon, thanks to the Entertainment Earth drop some page, are going to be at 5 p.m. So I don't even know if there's going to be any Power Ranger pre-orders that day except for the PulseCon exclusive, which also in the press release they did confirm that there is a PulseCon exclusive item this year for Power Rangers. But here's the catch. They said it's going to be revealed during PulseCon. So while Marvel, Transformers, G.I. Joe, everybody's already shown off their exclusives months ago, and we have a picture of something that just came out that's like a perfect exclusive, I'm pretty sure the Omegas are the exclusive. I don't know why they're not showing them. And the problem is that the thing that makes me a little worried is that since we already have all these pictures of the Omegas, and we have a confirmation that we're getting a PulseCon reveal for PulseCon exclusive during PulseCon, it makes me afraid that they're going to show up, and Emily and Jordan will be like, hey, here's the Omegas. You can pre-order them today. Now let's talk to Simon Bennett about Cosmic Fury, and then that'll be it for Power Rangers. That very well could be it, and that would be the most anticlimactic and disappointed I would be in a Pulse Con event yet. And the reason for that is that there is still a couple things for them left to reveal. Like, oh, I don't know, the fucking Master Morpher. So, like, I would love for them to show that thing off, which I now think for sure is not the Pulse Con exclusive. I know for a long time I was saying it could be. I never really got a confirmation one way or the other if it was Master Morpher or Omegas, but just because of everything that's happened this past week, I feel like it's probably leaning more towards the Omegas as the final result. And then, of course, there is still a couple things for them to show us, like the Boom Studios wave of figures that I do think and hope made it to production, and the Yellow Ranger helmet, and also the HasLab. I don't think we're going to get all of that, especially because I would imagine, well, I was going to say maybe they'd say something for Hasbro Pulse Premium 1027 in October, but they usually never really did that much with that event anyway. So, I really don't know. So this could be an event. Basically, here's what I would say. For PulseCon this year, expect this for sure. I would say expect a reveal and pre-orders for the Omega Ranger 4-pack, which will probably happen at 5 p.m. I have no idea if there actually will be pre-orders for anything else, but if there is, it could be the Boom Studios wave, it could be the Yellow Ranger helmet, maybe the Master Morpher, but I don't know. I mean, the smart plan would be to reveal all of it. But the thing is, if they reveal all of it, then this is like the last Lightning Collection reveal event that we will have until the break ends, if the break ever ends, except for a HasLab. I don't think they're going to announce the HasLab during this convention. I feel like there's just... it's not the time for it, because we have the Giant Man one going on right now. I think Transformers is next. So I do think that HasLab will get its own dedicated stream for Power Rangers maybe sometime before the end of 2023. But maybe they could tease that HasLab is on the way, possibly. We'll have to wait and see with that, but basically, yeah, I'm thinking Omegas for sure, and then anything else would just be nice to see, but I'm not necessarily holding my breath. So we'll see what happens with PulseCon. It's definitely going to be a time, and we'll see what Simon has to say for Cosmic Fury. And then this is kind of Lightning Collection related, or like tangentially related. I can't say that word. But the Selfie Series figure updates that were at Comic-Con with the glasses and everything, those are going to be launching for everybody and not just Comic-Con convention people during PulseCon as well. So, of course, like I said, I'll be doing my reaction stream for PulseCon next Friday. I'm usually I do like the recap of it on the day of, but I think just for a sense of burnout and anticipation of being disappointed or angry, I'm just going to wait and do that Lightning Storm recap episode next Saturday, which is a little bit different than how I usually cover things, but there will be a reaction stream, so stay tuned for that, and that's going to do it. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you think we're going to see at Hasbro Pulse Con next week for the Lightning Collection? Do you think we'll see everything that's left on the table, or do you think we'll only see the Omegas and they'll go, alright, goodbye, watch Cosmic Fury on the 29th? I don't know, it's a time. At least we're going to get some Lightning Collection reveal for sure on September 22nd. And it will be the first time that the Power Rangers team has communicated with us since the line's ending / break, whatever you want to call it, was leaked out there. This will be the first official public-facing event that they have talked to us during, so it should definitely be a time. I always like to see Emily and Jordan. Emily being there, Emily is one of the most competent people at Hasbro, so seeing her there means that it's at least going to be a decent time to watch. It's probably not going to be as cringe as usual, which will be nice, but as you can tell, my expectations and my kind of belief and faith in this, all-time low. So that's going to do it. So let me know down in the comments below what you think of this episode or anything you guys want to talk about. And of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or LightningFigPR, and I'll see you all on Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice. To wrap up this video, I'd like to thank my $5 and above patrons: Jurassic Samurai, Maggot Alchemist, Robert Browning, Static Thunder, Brendan Overland, Maji Yellow, MCPC Studios, Comics 1017, James Darty, Eric Berry, Tyler Bezetsky, Matthew Thorne, Josh Landry, Pyramidas, CBT Tesla, Cross SCV, Caboose Ed, Socket Monsters, Anthony Love, Daniel Pika, Hella Geo, Thrasher, Jesus Prime, Uni Warrior Thomas, Louis Carnes, and Carlos Alfredo. You can support Toku Topics for as little as $1 a month on my Patreon, linked in the description below.